Hey guys, it's Michelle and welcome to my everyday makeup routine. I am so excited to be filming this video for you guys. This is the makeup that I have been wearing since December pretty much. So I've definitely gotten into a routine with the makeup that I wear, the techniques I use, the products that I use, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it would be fun. And before we hop right into this video, I just wanted to quickly say, I am vlogging the behind the scenes of this video. So if you want to see the behind the scenes and lots of other super fun vlogs and sneak peeks into Aline and I's lives, you should go subscribe to our vlog channel right now. It is linked down below. So without further ado, here we go with my everyday makeup routine. Let's go. Okay, so jumping into my everyday makeup routine, I usually wash my face and then I'll use the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF. So I'm going to start off with foundation and I'm going to be using the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. This stuff is my ride or die. I'm obsessed with it and it's a drugstore product, super affordable, and I feel like the results are pretty freaking good for being a drugstore product. I'm going to be mixing two shades because I'm kind of like in between right now. I'm not super tan, I'm not super pale. So I'm going to be using the shades 825 and 842. This is my pale foundation, this is my tan foundation. Let's stick them together. And I'm going to mix those two together with my Real Techniques stippling brush right here on my hand. And then I'm just going to get cracking putting it on my face. So now I'm going to move on to concealing and highlighting, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this concealer again is a drugstore product, but it is such a good bang for your buck. It is super creamy, gives a lot of good coverage, and it's just overall a great drugstore product. This is in the color light or number 10. I like to use this shade because it is a little bit lighter, so it will create a nice highlighty effect. So I'm gonna go right into this crevice right here. I'm gonna get into that crevice, make some nice like lines like this in this kind of shape. You wanna follow along your nose, not along your bag, because that would just highlight your bag. You see how that works? Science, man. I like to put a lot because I definitely have terrible eye bags, so I look like an old woman. Due to all the stress I've endured throughout my 21 years of living. I'm gonna highlight here, which will brighten up these lines too, so I don't look like Shrek. And highlight the top of my lip, cupid's bow, and my chin. And then right here. I feel like you can already see a huge difference. It just is gonna illuminate your face. You can always just put a little bit of concealer on and dust a little bit of bronzer on your cheekbones and you're good to go. You definitely don't have to pull a Kim K. So now on to contouring. Marissa Lace's Eat, Breathe, Bronze is pretty much my life motto. I use the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and I think it's amazing. It's such a like natural color that still like makes a huge difference. So just on the cheekbones and around the face, because this is where the sun naturally hits, so it's going to look natural and it'll also warm up your face. I definitely pull out like the fish face. You see where the line is? You want to go above the line. If you go down, it'll look like jowls. You don't want jowls, my friend. Obviously follow your face. I don't know what you got going. Gonna toss the hair back because things are getting serious. A helpful tip for wanting your face to blend into your neck is to do this and have like a zillion chins and to just bronze your millions of chins. Because then when you stretch out, there will be a nice flow. So yes, I'm not messing around here, people. Do the chin technique and you'll be good to go. Now that I'm bronzed and fab, I'm going to do blush. My blush brush is covered in blush because my NYX blush broke in my makeup bag and it got all over it. So I'm going to just see what the results are. Smile and dab. Oh, no, that was bad. That was definitely bad. Luckily, I have a clean brush that I can use to blend it out. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to my primer. This is a weird order, but this is just how I do it. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer, and it is the bomb. I am telling you guys, this is the best primer I've ever used. It's way better than Urban Decay because it is more creamy. It's not gonna be crusty on your eyes. It's not gonna have like flaking texture on your eyelids because I mean, who wants that? So just a little bit of primer. I don't know if you can see. So not just your eyelid and the inside like the crease. You're gonna wanna put it all the way up to your eyebrow. I definitely suffer from oily eyelids, so I like to use this every single day. I can't do my makeup without it. It literally would just melt off of my eyes. I'm going to be using my Neutrogena Shine Control Powder, and I'm going to get a little brush and just set that really quickly. Like, people might think that's excessive, but literally takes 2 seconds. I'm gonna use powder on my nose, my T-zone, and my chin, and good to go. While I'm letting my primer set even more before I start on any eye makeup, I'm going to do my eyebrows. And I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Soft Brown. I just like to use light strokes. Again, start slow and build up. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Then I'm going to be using the spoolie, which is my favorite. Spoolie is bae. I'm going to be using that to just blend everything out nicely. And then I will be able to tell if I need to kind of go over any other areas with the pencil. Eyebrows are everything. I naturally have very straight eyebrows, and ever since I started using an eyebrow pencil, I feel like it's given me way more of an arch, which is what I need to not look like a gorilla. So now we're gonna move on to the eyes. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in Barely Branded. I've been using this since the beginning of time, at the start of my YouTube career to now. It's crazy how much more pigmented this is than any light eyeshadow I've tried, even with like high-end. This stuff is incredible, and this is always usually what I stick to for a base, even for a fancy occasion or not. Moving on, I'm going to reach for my LORAC Pro Palette. I have a love affair going with this sweet thing, and I'm going to be doing the color Mauve and Sable for the crease of my eye. And I'm going to start off with Mauve. Just take a little bit and get it right in the crease. Just blend, blend, blend. So I think that looks pretty even on both eyes. I'm going to do the color Sable that I mentioned before, just to deepen up that crease and create just a lot more depth and a lot more dimension. Those are words. So I'm just going to be doing that very lightly and not covering the entire thing, but sticking right in this area, kind of like sweeping up and down. And then I'm going to be using the Precision Beauty this eyeliner brush. It is amazing for blending out eyeliner or eyeshadow on your lower lash line, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to be using the shade Espresso from the LORAC Pro Palette, starting from your crease and blending out into your inner corner. But you don't want to get all the way into your inner corner because then you'll look weird. I like to go kind of halfway. So now moving on to the part that I've been stressing about this entire time, liquid eyeliner. I absolutely love this Revlon Colorstay. I like to start off with a thin line on the outside and then move towards my inner corner. So once I'm done with the lines on either side, I'm gonna start with the wings. Alright, so there's just like a rough sketch of what the wing is going to be. I like to do that and then fill it in and then start kind of just like reshaping it so that it doesn't look terrible. So I think that I'm pretty happy with my wings. One thing that I definitely recommend if you're working with winged eyeliner is to not be afraid to use a makeup wipe to clean up your mistakes. So now moving on to mascara. I like to use the Lancome Mascara Primer. It is the Cils Booster XL, and I like to use that because I feel like it makes such a big difference. It brings so much volume into your lashes. It's gonna look weird and white at first, but it's amazing to put on before you put on your actual mascara. It makes your eyelashes crazy, crazy long. It's amazing. So once my eyelashes are all primed, I'm gonna go in with this little sample of the Lancome Black Noir Mascara. I think the name is Definicils, or however you pronounce that, but I'm not 100% sure. This is a little sample size, but I really like it and I've been using it, and it's a pretty big sample size. So this is what I have been using lately. So yay, once my upper eyelashes are all good to go, I go down to my lower lash line and just give it a light swipe with a couple coats. I have been turning to ColourPop's Lippie stick in the shade Lumiere. I know you've heard this about a zillion times on this channel by now. This is my everyday lipstick. It is this really pretty like brownie pink color. So pretty, and it's matte and creamy and just beautiful. And this is the finished product. I really love this makeup look. It's definitely a little bit more glammed up than most people, but this is just the way that I like to wear my makeup. I think it's really feminine and pretty, and I hope you guys like it too. If you enjoyed watching this makeup routine video and you like that it was a little bit more of like a chatty, like sit down style, please give it a thumbs up because that means so much to me, and comment down below anything you want. I love talking to you guys. So all of our social media links are all down below in the description box. We've got Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter, all of that good stuff down below, so go follow us to make our day and to keep up with what we're doing in our social media lives. I know, super, super tempting. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this video. I love you guys, and of course, don't forget to subscribe!